Okay, anyway, let's get into this game again. Second map now, Secret Valley. We could definitely see a fast expansion from Hawk at this point. I would be surprised if he goes for a rifle push again. But he did it in Gera Cup 70 3 times and it worked out 3 times, but for the first time now, here in Gera Cup 73, it didn't work out on Echo Isles. So let's see what he decides to go for on this map. It's, well, definitely gonna be Demon Hunter on this map. It's more of a Demon Hunter map than a Warrior map, really. And also early Hunter's Hall to do something about that expansion, just early hunts, maybe even mass hunts, probably not though. And there we go, there's the Demon Hunter, also the Archmage, just as usual. And also an offensive scout farm. Hawk wants to know what's up here, and he's probably gonna expand with that, to be honest. Yeah, he's most likely gonna go into expansion play on this map. And it's gonna be quite interesting, I think. Especially on this map with like Huntresses being able to heal up at the healing fountains. Demon Hunter as well, so Demon Hunter can also more easily go for immolation, because he doesn't rely on healing up at Moonballs, so being low on mana doesn't matter as much as it usually does. So let's see how this is gonna work out now with this early game. They're both gonna creep the Aura spot, then creep to level 2, and then we will have to see if Hawk goes with the Expo or not. He probably will, but of course can't be 100% sure. Wait, I need more water. Let's get that quickly. Hawk actually is going for some surprise strat. It seems he's going for the expansion right away. Rich is scouting for it though. What will he do against it though? If he abandons his Ancient Warrior with his Demon Hunter, it's gonna die, so he has to finish the creep with his Demon Hunter, I think. Is that Wisp actually gonna save it? It's quite close. Yeah, I guess it actually does work out, never mind. So he's gonna try to arrest here as fast as possible. Wisp coming in to detonate, that's definitely gonna hurt a lot. Especially if he hits both Water Elementals, and he's gonna do so. Didn't hit the Archmage though. Boots for the Archmage, so he has an easier time staying alive there against the Demon Hunter. It's not too bad of an item really. Although +9 would have maybe been nice to trade with the Demon Hunter. But he's basically gonna finish the spot before Rich arrives here. Cloak of Shadows can be good. That's an easy level 2 for the Demon Hunter though. That was really good for Rich here. That's an easy level 2, makes him a lot more tanky, so this trade really sucks for Hawk now. And he's not trying to expand right away, he's a bit too low on lumber for that. And he would really just get wrecked by the Demon Hunter in this position, to be honest. Early tech from Rich, no early Hunter's Hall like you usually see on this map. So he just went to go for an early tech. Probably Panda second. And then push the expansion with some archers and Panda, I suppose. Hawk just being more aggressive now, the expansion spot is already crapped, so not too many issues here. Can easily secure the Gnoll here. Well, with the damage output from the Hunter, it's so hard to not let him secure that creep with only Footman and a Water Elemental. And Hawk just tries to deal some damage here, and he's going for the attack again. No fast expansion play again. He's going for the rifle push again, and it also seems like Rich actually anticipated that, and that may be another reason why he went for the early attack. Archmage has an easy time running away here, because he has those boosts from the expansion spot. Surround attempt here didn't really work out at all though. And the Demon Hunter is gonna start chasing the Archmage now, which is gonna be quite annoying for the latter. And there we go, Blacksmith again. It's gonna be a rifle push again. It seems like Hawk just doesn't like fast expanding anymore again, at least not against Rich. But the Cloak of Shadows, as I said, it can be one of the worst items ever, it can also be one of the best items. Helps him to easily heal up now, no dust for Rich, he didn't prepare for it. Even though he probably saw it if he checked the inventory of the Archmage. So that's really good for the Archmage now. He's able to heal up at least to 3/4 HP really easily. And if he cancels that Hunter's Hall, which he's definitely gonna do, that's gonna be a big deal. That's gonna delay those Ancients of Lore so much. And Hawk might be able to go into a really strong early tier 2 tower push. Gets defend for his botman now as well, sadly loses one with this push here. Rich wanted to build another Hunter's Hall here, I think, instantly got cancelled though. Wait, actually he lost the Wisp as well, I think he wanted to build a shop there or something. Also Wisp, well, like if you don't cancel a building that actually consumes the Wisp, like Ancient 4, like an Ancient in general, the Wisp dies, but if the building gets cancelled like a Hunter's Hall or Moonball, the Wisp usually survives, so. Or he maybe just detonated, that could also be the case. Yeah, maybe he just detonated, never mind. But this heavily delays those Ancients of Lore, although does it matter so much against its rifle play? Because I mean, Rich, usually we see him going into early tier 3 tech to go for bears as fast as possible against rifle play anyway. He knows that it's no expansion, so he knows that it's rifle play. And it's the only option here really. This time it's gonna be with Naga, most likely because there's a Demon Hunter. And I mean, Rich could really just tech early and build his Ancients of Lore late, but it seems like he's probably not gonna do that because he doesn't want to risk those Ancients of Lore getting cancelled. And also, in case of like a really early tower rush, like a tower rush basically right after this fight, he doesn't want to risk getting his Ancients of Lore up too late against that. So I guess that's why he still wants to build his Ancients of Lore before he techs. There's a fight still going on though, that Naga is in quite some trouble. Both Nagas have boots though, so Rich's Naga is fine for now. And Hawk's Naga actually in trouble. Cloak of Shadows, Savior of the Day again. A nice turnaround for Rich in this fight, but his archers are in trouble here. He could send them away now though, would lose him against the Naga though, I guess. But the thing is, Hawk doesn't have dust, he needs to somehow get dust. Or it seems like he's just gonna try to keep this position here to drive Rich away from it to be able to secure the archer kills, but no, he's abandoning it now. Archers can easily run away. Hawk also knows exactly what's going on here, and Rich also busy with blowing more wisps still. That's also another reason why he didn't take straight away. And there we go.
A player's forces
more rifles and priests coming up here. And Hawk just going for the usual creeping with this kind of strat. He's not gonna tower push all too soon. And let's see how it's gonna work out for him on this map. Could preferably be able to get those red rakes at the healing fountains with rifles, but he can't really contest it because he probably can anticipate that Rich is doing this right now because everything was slow. He would want to heal up here, and Hawk doesn't want to try to contest it. With everything being on slow HP, so he rather creeps this, and then he's probably gonna start creeping on the right side of the map. Or he's probably gonna start creeping those goblin shops here, try to secure those big consumable items. And this is a really big deal here. Rich accidentally sent his Ancient of Lore too far in here, lost it in the process, and that really hurts a lot. It's gonna make creeping for him a lot harder. He could have easily taken this spot now with the Ancient of Lore, mess it up though, and it's really, really good for Hawk. Scroll of Region for Hawk, so he doesn't necessarily need to go to the healing front anymore, and as I said, he's gonna try to contest those goblin shops now. Not necessarily the goblin shops even, he's just going for the tower push straight up. He wants it to hit before Master Bears hit, and that Tree of Eternity tech started so late that he will easily be able to do so, and this tower push is looking so much better than the one in Echo Isles in the first game. So it's looking great for Hawk now. No level 3 Archmage though, not even close, and there's the level 3 Demon level 2 Mana Burn, so it's gonna hurt. Sober Mask on Naga definitely helps a lot as well, and let's see what he gets here. 1 of Mana Sealing, not that great of an item for Rich. Celsius gets an Annual Pot instead. If he would have gotten a greater healing potion or an Invul Pot, it would have been really, really strong for him. But luckily for Hawk, it was only a 1 of Mana Sealing. And those peasants a little bit exposed, but they can still run away. And if Hawk actually kills that Moonwall, which he is going to do, there's no other Moonwall coming up, and Rich already is supply stuck. So it's 54 against 39 supply. Hawk's early aggression really paid off. Rich's tier 3 take is just far too late, there's no Master Bears yet. He will probably be able to get towers up this time. He's having quite a nice fight so far, although it's really quite scattered all over the place. But those defend footmen have an easy time staying alive against the pierce damage, and there's basically only pierce damage anyway, because there's no bears yet. Tower easily falls against that mass of pierce damage. Naga had to be careful, she had to run away quite a bit from the Demon Hunter. There's still a heal scroll for an Elf player as well, but he really doesn't have so much. I mean, he's getting another bear with Richu soon, but he's also quite low on lumber. He's getting another bear, no mass upgrade anytime soon. It will put on a Demon Hunter for now. Naga of Hawk still has to be careful. As well as the Demon Hunter, he doesn't have Archmage, I mean, he doesn't have boots. Close to level 3 that would help a lot. But Hawk has to get towers up. He's getting his first sorceresses. He needs those against the upcoming bears and the Demon Hunter. Since there's only bears gonna come soon anyway, he needs Sorks instead of priests. That's gonna help him actually keep more HP alive. Hawk though abandons this tower push. He will lose his peasants. He went to get out here. Sirius was just in too much trouble. Kept his Naga alive. Still got a trade for that level 2 Naga, so that's good. it really just is better that he's losing most of his peasants, so he won't be able to really go for a tower rush again or an expansion, so he has to stay on one base play. And he's just gonna keep on pressuring more, and this was just a really big deal. Getting heal cancelled on both of his heroes, he's gonna have trouble healing out because he doesn't even have a single priest. He's getting one priest now, accidentally moving through that spot, helps Rich so much. But then again, his Naga is still dead. There's no Dryads to slow Hog's heroes down, and he can also just buy more time, creep, heal up with the priest, and then he's fine again. But it really sucks for Hog, because I think he wanted to be more aggressive, or at least, well, take the spot. But now he's just gonna be a bit more bothered by that Nav player, because his heroes are still low. Rich probably wanted to steal that with a meta word. Wasn't quite in range though. And big invul pod for that Naga. That's really awesome. For 15 seconds of doing whatever she wants, it means 15 seconds of Frost Arrow on Demon Hunter. Which is really, really awesome. HF Wonders coming up now as well for Rich. He's not getting rid of the tower because he doesn't want to waste time on that right now. He rather has to hurry up for creeping. And he's really low on lumber in general, like really low. Actually, no, never mind. That was because he was building an expansion or something, it seems, because he just cancelled something. Or was upgrading his units, I don't even know. Anyway, he still has a lot of lumber actually, more than enough at least. And Hog wasn't in upkeep all this time, he was only in upkeep during the fight. So it was also good. Plus 12 claws for Naga, that's awesome actually. It's really not that bad. Level 3 for her as well, that's probably level 2 Frost Arrow actually. Because oftentimes human players, also undead players actually I think, against Night Elf, against that mana bird, go for level 2 Frost Arrow on level 3 Naga because it's really not that bad at all. And against that mana burn you usually can't really use Forked Lightning anyway. And you can basically always use Frost Arrow because it's only 10 mana. So that's oftentimes a better decision to go for, so he probably went for Frost Arrow level 2. Hog's still not breaking upkeep though, he's only now getting his farms, he just wants to secure more spots. And damn, I'm getting tired again. And also, Rich is not breaking upkeep yet, so Hog also still wants to be able to bank more gold. Nicely secured with that Forked Lightning there. That Tome of Experience, that was really close. Hog still got it, got some nice damage on a Demon Hunter, and that was damn, it was so close. I think Rich still got the XP with the Forked Lightning, but the Tome of XP is more experience anyway, so that's nice. Actually, maybe no, it's maybe exact the same XP. I'm actually not 100% sure. Level 6 creep is 120 XP. Well, the thing is, if you have higher level heroes, you get less experience from creep, so don't think heroes definitely more. Legion Doomhorn as well for Hog. He still got the Ogre-Lord. And getting a Legion Doomhorn together with the Claws plus 12, especially with the strategy, it's so good. Because it allows him to just kite a lot better, because he has that additional movement speed. Rich secures the rest of the spot, but it's really just fine for Hog. And Hog has decent hero levels. He could really use a level for Archmage, so maybe gonna get it with that Wisp. Didn't quite see it though, so that Wisp is gonna run away. And now there's only that one healing fountain left for creeping. Seems like Rich wants to secure that and at the same time scout for an expansion. There's no expansion though because Hog lost a lot of units, well, a lot of peasants earlier when he abandoned the tower push. And also he probably either way wouldn't really be going for it. It seems like he always plays this on one base. Let's see if it's actually Frost Arrow level 2, I'm curious now. Oh, he just deactivated it for creeping. Damn, now I can check. Oh well. Plus 21 Naga though, it's really good. Double heal scroll, one heal pod for Archmage as well. Sobi Mask, a second Sobi Mask for that Naga of Rich is basically infinite Forked Lightning. Although he could also decide to actually sell one of those. And just get another bear instead. But for auto attacking, Hog's Saga is definitely far better. God damn it. I always get a bit tired when casting. But Rich still banking gold for a lot more time on 50 supply. Close to level 5 Demon Hunter, that could be a big deal, especially if it's going to a level 16 Hunter if they have kind of equal traits in this game. Picks off some reinforcements there, that's really nice for Rich here, he just wants to buy more time anyway. He's still not breaking upkeep, he knows that he can buy more than enough time with what he's doing here. Still getting his 0-2 upgrade. There's again, as usual, 2-0 for this Rifleman for Hog. Forked Lightning on one unit, he's just spamming it because of those zombie masks. There's Militia coming as well, and Hog wants to actually push into this up to high ground, which means that a lot of his units are gonna miss a lot of their hits because of that high ground advantage for Rich. Instantly he loses all of his Militia, and that's basically all he did. He just suicides some Militia and that's it. And 1.2k for Rich. That's so much gold, he's gonna go up to so much supply, and Hog spent all of his gold, he's only at 62 supply. He at least has heal scrolls already. He has to be careful about his reinforcements though. Rich is going for the base, he just wants to buy more time. And it's crazy how much time he can buy here. Because the thing is, if Hog would have just gone for Rich's base earlier like he's doing now, he has no TP, Rich is just gonna go for a base trade. He's better at base trading with those bears, at least they're all slowed, so that's good for Hog. But this is gonna be a base trade scenario, although not necessarily. Rich will maybe just try to kill this town hall, this keep, and then TP to defend. The thing is though, Rich was too greedy. He broke upkeep too late. He's completely supply stacked now, he's still getting 2 bears up, but that's it. He still has 2 times 255 gold in production, but he's supply stacked so he can't really get that. He's getting another Moonwell, he's still gonna be supply stacked though. Until he loses some units. So there's almost 1k gold that Rich didn't get to spend yet. He has defender's advantage though, because there's no Moonwell juice anymore. Then again, there's no keep anymore for Hog, so Hog has to win with this push. He has to end the game with this, or at least deal such insane damage. And this fight is looking quite nice so far for Hog, it seems. He actually did go for level 2 Forked Lightning on a level 3 Naga, never mind. But nevertheless, level 2 Frost Arrow is viable here. Dude, those low HP units just use the heal scroll. Do it, there we go. Uses the heal scroll, keeps his units alive. That's it with heal scrolls, so there's still some Moonwell juice for Rich. 54 against 39 supply, it's not looking so good for Hog at all, but this time Moonwell juice is gone earlier already. And he can still turn this around. But the Snagger has to be careful, there's the invul part. But level 16 Hunter is still a possibility as well, and level 16 Hunter is gonna win this game for Hog, for Rich anyway. There's the level for Naga finally, but it's not looking so good for Hog. He's losing the last of his rifles. There's still 3 bears in the base of Rich. He's not even using those, so he's like, I don't need those bears. Doesn't matter. And he easily wins this game. He still had so many reinforcements coming. Rich takes it 2-0. I think a lot of people are actually happy with that after that drama with Hog getting a free win against Chechi, but there we go. It's gonna be an Out of Mirror final, Rich versus Sonic.